Oh, my address is 201. And you know, a couple of weeks ago, a woman was in my driveway, and she banged on the door because she saw the sign. I said, hey, can I help you? And she goes, oh, the house. And I said, you need to call her, and then set you up to come over and see the house.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad for her, so she was by herself, and I said, you know what, come on in. I'm the owner. If you don't mind, you come in and see it because it's just a little messy, but I'll show it to you because I'm curious to see if someone's going to buy it. So she came in and she goes, oh my God, it's a beautiful place. You're the only person that live here. I said, I am. And so I took her through the whole house, showed her the pool, showed her outside the fire pit area. The house, the basement is finished, half of it. The upstairs, there's an attic up there. And she goes, ooh, really, really, really nice.
Yep.
And so I told my realtor that I'm not going to sell it if I can't get this for this.
Yep.
I'm not going to go into getting myself, and I can't believe it's turned into a fucking stressful thing for me.
Well,
And,
happens to a lot of people. So, I mean, at this, would you be? I mean, would you be around? I would like to take a look at it at 12 and just show you what we do, so you can have a good, solid backup plan, and you know, so you could get an honest answer about what's the deal and if the house is, if it can be sold or if you should really just stay there. You know, because I think all the rest of this stuff is pretty much a hassle for you.
Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna. I think if nothing happens here, I'm just gonna. I mean, if I'm in a contract with her and I can't get out of it till September 5th.
Yeah.
And I signed this back in March or sometime with her. Then she revised it, and then she was supposed to have an open house over Mother's Day weekend.
Yep.
And that would have been the same weekend. It was a little stressful for me, let me tell you, because I had this job I got on top of it's a state job, and I retired as a state. I was a prison guard, so I'm a retired state worker.
Oh wow,
and,
yeah.
So when I came, so after I retired, I got another state job, but I can only do so many hours. You can only work so much. You can't, you know. So the way the state goes, so which is fine. But I just got picked up at. So that when I got hired, it wasn't even like something I was expecting. It was like least expected thing. You know what? You know how that goes. Like when you least expect it.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I said, "Oh shit!" So I jumped on that, and the first day I started was on May 14th or May something. It was Mother's Day weekend, that Saturday.
Yep.
So she had just put the house, listed it on that Thursday or Friday, and then she was supposed to come by and do an open house that Saturday. So I left at 7, and I said, the house is all set. You got the alarm. Enjoy the day. Hopefully everything goes well. I was up early to make sure I had the bed made. Everything, all my books and all my checkbooks and all my billing that I do on the counter in the kitchen was put away. The cat was all set, put away upstairs, or she'll just run around, and as soon as somebody comes in, she'll take off.
Yeah.
So she came in the house, and she only stayed an hour, she said. She texted me at work and said, you know, there's nobody really coming through, so I'm leaving. And then she left, and then she never came back, and she hasn't done one since.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, and all she's doing is advertising it through I haven't even seen it online. I haven't even seen it to see a printout of it because I just didn't want to do that. And then when I went to this place, Prime first sat with me, and she printed it all off for me and showed me all the pictures that were taken and all the things that were taken. And she said, you know what, it might be a little pricey, Joe. You might want to think about lowering it, and you need to talk to her about that. So I did. And I said, why don't we reduce the price? So we reduced the price. Then she made changes in her take of what she takes. And she was doing 2.5 and 2.5.
Yep.
Now she's revised it to 3 for her and 2 for the other. And I don't know what that has. I mean, I don't know if that has anything to do with me. But all of a sudden she's changed that. She's taken 3% and over 2%.
Yeah.
Maybe because it sits there for 30, 40 days, now she's going to take a little bit more. So then she's called me on, she had me listed with the Realtors.com, and I would get